Hi, I'm going to show you some new settings that we've added to Omniscope. So they are view spacing, view padding, and some new view border options and some improvements to the UI. And I'm going to add some views here. If I go into the report settings dialog and report styles, I can change the page background to be red again. And you can see that reflected down there. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the view background. So I'm going to change that to be blue. Now, again, I have to click apply to views, but you may have noticed that those buttons now are sticky at the top, so I don't need to scroll all the way to the top to do that. So I click apply to views, and we can see straight away there's a difference there. You can see the page background, but you can also see the views and the view backgrounds. And that's because of these two new settings that we've got in here. So if I open up the same style menu, but in the pop-up bar, so we can see those changes happening as we make them. There's a view spacing option and a view padding option, and also some options for borders which weren't there before. So the view spacing is the spacing outside of the view. So if I set that to be 20 pixels, you can see that increases the spacing there. The view padding is the space inside the view. So if I set that to be 50 pixels, now because that's inside the view and we have a view setting for that now, you have to click apply to views to see those changes. So let's just make it something that might look quite nice. Let's say 10 pixels and a bit of padding inside. And we can also now set the border for all the views. So you don't have to go into individual views to set the border. So if I click show border and apply to views, you can see it adds a border. And we can now change as well the border width and the border color. So let's make that a funky orange. Apply to views, and we can see they've all got orange borders there, and that looks quite nice. So you can basically control how much space is outside, how much space is inside, and the borders and the size of the borders. And individual views themselves in the style section have options to change the padding inside and the border width, border color, and border background. So let's just change that to lime green, and you can see I've changed that border there to be green. So that's how it works now with these new settings. It should make it much easier to make nice looking dashboards.